In next week's EastEnders, Stacy and Jack's secret affair is on the brink of exposure when Martin catches them kissing. Meanwhile, Dean manipulates Jade, Honey confronts Ravi and Priya about Avani's behavior, and a potential love triangle emerges between Ravi, Martin, and Priya. In Coronation Street, Roy is arrested for a murder he didn't commit, and Leanne's encounter at a wedding fair raises eyebrows. Outside the soap opera realm, EastEnders actor James Ferrar, who plays Zach Hudson, shares insights into his life and career, including his modeling days and personal struggles amid his mother's illness. EastEnders spoilers for next week, first look as Stacy and Jack are caught out. EastEnders spoilers for next week reveal Jack and Stacy are caught kissing by Martin. But will he blow their secret affair wide open? Meanwhile, Dean continues to mess with Jade's antibiotics, but is he doing serious damage to his daughter? Also, Honey confronts Ravi and Priya over Avani's behavior. All this and more in next week's EastEnders spoilers. EastEnders spoilers. 1. Stacy and Jack struggle to resist each other. Jack is walking on eggshells around Denise and he confides in Stacy. She tells him he has to do whatever Denise asks of him. Stacy later goes to see Denise and persuades her to give her marriage a chance. They then arrange a barbecue for everyone to bring Charlie's two families together, but Stacy feels awkward. Outside, Stacy tells Jack she wishes she could be selfish because she wants him, but he needs to be there for Denise. He holds out his arms and she falls into them to say goodbye. 2. Stacy and Jack caught. Martin walks in just as Stacy and Jack share a kiss and catches them. Stacy and Jack plead with him to keep quiet. They insist it was just a moment of madness and beg him not to tell Denise. Chelsea then comes out and is suspicious of Stacy running after Martin. Stacy later admits the affair to Martin, but tells him it's over. She insists it's none of his business anyway, but still begs him to keep stum. Martin confides in Kathy what he saw. But Kathy desperately tries to persuade him to keep the secret. She knows the consequences for the six if Denise finds out. However, will Martin agree to keep quiet? 3. Dean continues to manipulate Jade. Jade confronts Dean over dodging Shabnam's calls and he manages to convince her he's putting his head in the sand about her leaving. Jade then asks Dean if she can go to the fundraiser in the Vic and he says she can if she is well enough. However, Jade has no idea Dean is still messing with her antibiotics to make sure she's too ill to travel to Pakistan. Will it have serious consequences? 4. Jade's charity auction. Dean manages to get Jean and Harvey on side after he is banned from Jade's fundraiser. Dean then arrives at the Vic and Jade begs Elaine to let him stay to see her speech. Waiting for her big moment, Dean begs Jade to stay with him in London. However, she insists she needs to go to Pakistan with her mum. With Jade getting weaker, is Dean's plan going to work? 5. Honey takes on Ravi and Honey catches while vaping and wants to know who sold him the vape. He confesses it was Avani, so Honey charges into the Vic and has it out with Priya, who is unrepentant. However, Ravi then arrives and apologizes. 6. Ravi and Martin vie for Priya's affections. Ravi criticizes Priya's parenting and they row. She then flirts with Martin and offers to let him buy her a drink later on at Peggy's. Ravi apologizes to Priya and she promises to deal with Avani. They then meet at the club later and share a warm moment talking about their daughter. However, then Martin arrives and Priya joins him instead of staying with Ravi, who wants to have a drink with her. Is a new love triangle brewing? Coronation Street spoiler, Roy is arrested on suspicion of murder. Daniel confides in Ken that he hasn't slept a wink, fearing he'll be banged up for a murder he didn't commit. It becomes clear that Roy is getting trolled online and Carla is forced to show him the vile comments. Max wants to do another appeal, but Carla and Nina warn Roy not to do the appeal as it'll only invite further unwanted attention. Susie from the Gazette arrives at the cafe hoping to record a fresh appeal. But they're interrupted by the arrival of D.S. Swain, who tells Roy she's arresting him on suspicion of the murder of Lauren Bolton. Carla and Nina watch in horror as Roy is led away. The video of his arrest has been posted online. Carla's sickened by Roy's predicament. Meanwhile, Leanne tells Debbie that she's taking Simon to the Institute seminar at the Chariot Square Hotel. Debbie suggests she takes Nick along too so they can check out the wedding fair. Under pressure, Nick reluctantly agrees to accompany Leanne to the wedding fair. Rowan from the Institute charms Leanne and gives her the benefit of his advice. Leanne's taken aback. Rowan talks to Leanne and encourages her to share her innermost thoughts and feelings. As he makes to leave, he flashes her a smile and Leanne finds herself blushing. Elsewhere, Gemma stuffs the Oak Hill prospectus in a drawer and instructs Chesney to have a word with Linda and tell her to back off. In the Rovers, Izzy and Gemma lambast Linda for the way she favors Joseph over Jake and the quads. Dee Dee and Paul point out to Gemma that Oak Hill is the opportunity of a lifetime and she shouldn't deprive Joseph simply because she hates his grandmother. Also today, as Eliza practices her German, determined that one day she'll go and live with Dom, Stu comes to a decision. Stu admits to Dom that he's been entirely selfish and suggests that Eliza has 2 weeks with him in Germany at Easter as a trial run with a view to moving there permanently. Finally, in a bid to cheer him up, Amy suggests to Steve they watch a movie together later. When Toya lets slip that Amy had lunch with Tracy and Tommy and they appeared to hit it off, Steve's upset and Toya realizes she's put her foot in it. BBC EastEnders James Ferrar's life from rival soap role to tragic reason he quit modeling. EastEnders Zach Hudson, played by James Ferrar, has been a hit with viewers since he first appeared on our screens in March 2021. The 36-year-old actor has kept us entertained with Zach's love life, which has seen him involved with characters like Nancy Carter, Sam Mitchell, Janine Butcher, and most recently Whitney Dean. But away from screens, James leads a very different life. He's been happily married to his wife Ollie Ferrar for over 5 years, and they welcomed a baby girl into their family in 2021. Let's take a peek at James' life outside of. He was born in Greenwich, London, on June 19, 1987. From a young age, he loved performing and went on to study drama and media studies at the University of Portsmouth. He later attended the Central School of Speech and Drama. Reports OK, aside from acting, James is also a qualified personal trainer and vegan chef. Before joining EastEnders, James had a successful acting career, appearing in popular TV shows like Call the Midwife in 2017, Doctors in 2016 and Silent Witness in 2015. He also had an impressive modeling career, sharing his latest campaigns for big brands like Jimmy Choo and Dolce & Gabbana on Instagram, where he worked with famous faces like Nicole Kidman and Kate Moss. James recently shared the heartbreaking reason for stepping back from modeling and joining EastEnders. One of the reasons I joined EastEnders was because of my mom, who has cancer, he told TV Mag. It meant that if these are my last days with her, we spent them together rather than me traveling the world. Before his role on EastEnders, James was known for his role as Liam Gilmore in Hollyoaks, which he played between 2012 and 2013. His character, described by James as a cheeky chappy, was involved in many exciting storylines with his on-screen sister Jen Gilmore, played by Amy Downham. This included the shocking revelation that teacher Jen was in a relationship with one of her students, Tilly Evans. While James' character in EastEnders may have been unlucky in love, the same can't be said for the actor himself. He's been happily married to wellness writer Ollie Ferrar for 15 years. In 2020, Ollie released her book, The Wellfulness Project, and James was super proud. He said, "The day I shoot my first Hollywood movie is the day I'll achieve what you have today, Ollie. You did it." They live in Blackheath, London with their first child, a little girl named Summer. James loves being a dad. His daughter Summer Connie Castling Ferrar was born in November 2021. When Summer was born, Zach posted a cute picture on Instagram of her in her mom's arms. He tagged his family and friends. His message said, "Life will never stand still again and nor will bobbing life." James and Ollie got married in 2017. James says Ollie is his soulmate. Ollie, who knows a lot about being happy and healthy, told everyone they were going to have a baby in July 2021. She shared a photo where they look really happy and are holding her tummy. Please subscribe our channel.